Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all of you are doing well. And for all the people who are doing this session for the first time, so let me just explain it to you. So basically, we are going to learn this song today, and since this is a group class, so you won't be able to talk. And as you can see, you won't be able to unmute yourself, but all of you can keep your video on. So I'll suggest all of you to keep your video on so that I can partially see what everyone is doing. And if I notice any mistake, then I can tell you that. Okay. All right. Everyone tell me, can you hear me and hear my piano? Write yes in chat box if you can. All right, great. Okay. So I hope all of you have heard this song. All right. So let's start. So let me just play the intro for you. So the intro will sound like this. Then we get to the song which sounds like this. Okay. All right, the song is very nice and very simple as well. So let's quickly start with this.
Recording stopped.
All right. So let's start with the intro. So intro is very simple. You start with the A2 on your keyboard. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. And you put your thumb on A2 and then you play D3 with the second finger. So just two notes, A2 and D3. Got it? Okay, let's try this. Just give me a second, you guys. Let me just pin this chat here so that I can see. Yeah, this is better. And yeah. So A2 with the second finger and then D3 with the second finger. Sorry, A2 with the first finger and D3 with the second finger. Right? Very simple. Ta-ra. Okay. Then look here very keenly. What do? You take your thumb and then you switch it to the D note. Right? So first we did A and D. Okay. Then we'll switch our thumb to the D and we'll play this very simple line. Finger number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we have to play D, E, F, G, A. Right? Very simple. Just from the D we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we'll just come back. 4, 3, 2, 1. So A and D. Then from D you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. And then come back. 4, 3, 2, 1. So very simple. Just a simple exercise kind of thing from the D. D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, T. Okay. So whole thing the yellow and green. Now once you get to this D note, then you have to turn with your second finger like this and you play the C sharp note. Okay, C sharp. Then you again come to D and then to the E. So C sharp, D and E, right? C sharp, D, E. So the whole thing will sound like this: A and D, then that ascending run, and then. So let's play this part couple of times. Let's play it very slow with me. 1, 2, 3. Got it? Let's play it one more time. 1, 2, 3. One last time with me. 1, 2, 3. Alright. After that, as you can see, then that same exact part we repeat one more time. So yellow, green and blue. Then again yellow, green and blue. Those parts are exactly 100% the same. So this intro is just written twice. So there's nothing new in that. So from bar number 1 to 8, it's this much. Then you just repeat this one more time. And that's pretty much it. That's your whole intro. So let me just play it one time for you like this. Okay, if you haven't understood, no worries, this video will be uploaded on YouTube. So, and I'll share you the link in our personal WhatsApp group of the classes. Okay, and the PDF of this will also be available on YouTube description. So if you are not getting this as of now, don't worry, keep watching. Okay, then you can always revisit this video again and again on YouTube if you have any confusion in the parts. Okay, all right, now let's move on to the next part. All right, so we have came to the verse part now. Okay, so let me just play the verse part for you. And before that, as you can see, bar number 9 to 12, there's a repeat sign. Okay, at the beginning of bar number 9 and at the end of bar number 12. So what does that means? Bar number 9 to 12, the yellow, green, blue and pink, that much you have to play twice. Okay, all right. So it will sound something like this. Sorry. Can you repeat one more time? Alright, so let's finish this much part first from the bar number 9 to 10. Let me just put it on screen. Okay, so you play G3. Alright, with the finger number 4. Just keep it like this. You play G3 with the finger number 4 and E with the finger number 2. So first play only the first half of the yellow color, that is G and E, only 2 notes. Right? Look at it here. G and E. G with the fourth finger, E with the second finger, nice and slow. Got it? Very simple. Let me show you the finger numbers like this, 4 and 2. Okay. Now next part, read the notes very carefully. You go E, D, C sharp and D. Okay. G, E was the first half. The second half of the yellow color is E, D, C sharp, D. Okay. Now look here. We go E, D. Okay. So the whole yellow part will sound like this. Got it? Think of it as the two parts. First part, second part. Then just practice this again and again. Try to perfect it and then join these two parts. Okay, this part is very important because this part will be repeated several times throughout the song. So if you get this right, then a lot of the parts will be already done. So let's work on this. Okay, so you go, then turn your finger and back to thumb. Okay, all right, understood? After this, you play same exact part one more time. Okay, so as you can see, the yellow part and green part is exactly the same. So you just repeat this twice. Got it? Very simple. Okay, so this part we play twice. Then for the blue color part, it's almost the same. The only difference is instead of G E E, now it's only G E. So we play one E short. Okay, so the blue color G E as the previous one. Okay, but the second half is different. Now it is D C sharp D. There is no E in the second part. So I am playing the blue colored part. Very simple. Got it? G E, then D C sharp D. Right? Understood this? Then let's move on to the last part. For the last part, you play E with the second finger, G with the fourth, A with the fifth, and again E with the second. So it will look like this. Okay, E2, G4, A5, again E2. The pink color. Look at it on the big screen. E, G, A, G. Okay, so that blue and pink combined will sound like this. Got it? Okay. So let's quickly play this whole thing one time with me. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, start. Then we repeat same thing one more time. Okay, so let's do this whole thing twice, one last time with me. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, now let's move on to the next part, to the bar number 13 and onwards. So let me just play this part once for you. It will sound like this. Okay. It is that part. So it's very simple. You start with the E with the thumb. Yeah. So let's put our thumb on the E. Okay. Then G you play with the second finger. So it's the stretch, not F. G. So E, G. And with the fourth finger you play C4. Again, that is not C3. That's C4. Means C of the next octave. Not this previous C. The next C. So we go E, G and C 3 times. Very simple. Let's try this with me. 1, 2, 3, start. Here we go. Again, last time with me. Here we go. Right, so very simple. It's just 3 notes, E, G and C thrice. Then we play same thing in terms of the rhythm. We go G and A and then D4 3 times. So almost the same thing with thumb. So in terms of fingers, it is put your thumb here. And when you are playing this C, then only get your thumb to the G note and play this. So fingers will look like this. Okay, look at the big screen once. Okay. Then we come to the next part, which sounds like this. So after this, you get your thumb on 1 and you go A, B, C sharp with the finger number 1, 2, 3. It's very simple. So C sharp you have to play twice. Very simple. Right, so after A, B and C sharp twice. Wait a minute, I think I should zoom in on this piano so that you guys can see it more clearly. Yeah, so we go A, B and this C sharp twice. After that, pay very keen attention here. Okay, then you take your second finger and put it on A. Okay, initially thumb was on the A, but after C sharp put your second finger on A. Okay, and play A and G. Right, so then put your second finger on A and play A, G. And this whole part will sound like this. Right, I'll play one more time. One last time. Okay, now this part is very important. So after this, you take your fifth finger and you get it on the A. So you change your whole hand position. Your hand position was like this. Then you completely change it and get your fifth finger on the A. Okay, now this is very simple. From A, you just play finger number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 backwards. Okay, So we go A, G, F, E, D, right? So from A, you put fifth finger on A and then you just come back with finger number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A, G, F, E, D. And in the end, you play C sharp by turning like this. Right? So couldn't get easier than this. Just put your fifth finger on A and then just come back finger by finger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You end up on D and then just turn and play C sharp. And rhythm for this is like this. So the rhythm is like da, 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 da. First three notes are slow and this last three E, D and C sharp are a little bit faster. Okay. So play it with the blue part to just further get get more context of this. Right? So you'll have to work a little bit on more this part. So try to play this with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, start. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, start. Let's go one last time. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay. So in and all, the whole part from bar number 13 will sound like this. Okay, so this part is slightly tricky, so you'll have to work on this. So I'll play up to speed, at the original speed, it will sound like this. Sorry. Okay, I play one last time slower. Alright, now let's move on to the last part, the chorus. The chorus is very simple. Now all you have to work on here is the rhythm of the chorus. Okay. So let me just play the whole chorus for you once, see how it should sound. So it will sound like this. Okay, this much is written on your screen. So it's very simple, starts from the C sharp. Okay, but pay attention here that this C sharp you don't have to play like this. Okay, C sharp you have to play with this hand gesture, right? So 2, but no, don't keep your thumb here because after 2 we have to come here. Okay, C sharp, D, E. This is what we have to do. So don't keep your second finger like this. Okay, keep your second finger like this, but make sure your thumb is already turned and kept on D note. So C sharp, D and E. These are our first 3 notes. Okay, so once again I'll tell you, C sharp with the second finger, but not like this, like this. Okay, second finger here, keep your first finger ready on the D. And after that we go C sharp, D and we play E 3 times. Very simple. Alright, after that we get to the green part. So as you can see, green part is very simple. You just play E 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you have to mind the rhythm. For the green part, E is 5 times, but the rhythm is not like, okay, rhythm is not 1 2 3 4 5. Rhythm is like 1 2 3 4 5. So get the rhythm right. Look here. Look at which note is longer and which note is shorter. So as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5. So first note and the third note is slightly longer. Right? So keep in mind the first note and third note is slightly longer. So correct. So C sharp D 3 times E, then 5 times E. Okay. The next part is very simple. You start with the second finger and you go E F E and then E D E. So E F and then E D E. Right? Very simple. Again, I'll play for you. Wait a minute. Yeah. So E F and then E D D. E D E, sorry. The blue part we are doing. Now let's get to the pink part. Pink part is also very simple. You play F once with the third finger, D twice, and then C sharp. Right? F D and then D D sharp. Shri Mahi, or whatever the lyrics are. Alright. So I play from the blue part. Sorry. Okay. Very simple. So let's play the whole part once. From the yellow color, it will sound like this. I'll play one more time, nice and slow. One last time from the yellow color. Okay. Then bar number 21 and 22, that is yellow and green. As you can see, it's exactly the same as the previous yellow and green. So we'll skip this part because we have already learned this. So yellow, green, blue, pink, then the next yellow, green is exactly same as the previous one. Right? So I'll play what's on your screen currently. Then again, this is exactly the same. Now only difference is the last part, right? So let's work on this last part. So as I already tell you, yellow and green is still the same. Then come, so let's do this last part. Okay, so it starts on the E. After you finish this yellow and green part, you get your thumb on the E and you play E with the first finger, G with the second finger, A with the third, and C with the 5. Right? E, G, A and C. E with the thumb, G with the second, A with the third and C with the 5. Very simple. Then you take your second finger and play F, E with the second and first. So I'll play slow. A, G, A, C. Then with second finger F and E with the first. And then last part, F, E, D. F with the second, E with the first, and turn to play D with the second. and that's it. That's our whole song. So the blue part will sound like this, and then pink part is just 3 notes, F, E and D, right? So I'll play the whole chorus once for you. Okay, listen to the chorus, how it should sound. So the whole chorus will sound like this. Sorry, I made a mistake. I'll play again. Right? So I hope all of you understood this. Okay. Now again, this video will be uploaded on YouTube and link will be shared in our WhatsApp group for the classes. So just go through that link. If you have any confusion, just you can watch this whole session again on the YouTube. And the notes for this will be available in the YouTube description. So from there, you can download the notes as well and take the printout for your reference. Okay. All right. So I'll see you in the next class. Okay. Till then, just keep practicing. All right. Sure. Bye bye, everyone.